Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Wow. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Wow. Nowadays on cruise control. Wow. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Wow. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. 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 Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. 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 Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
This song will be stuck in my head like for several weeks right now. Hello everyone who is joined this stream, this early stream. So before we start, I need to clarify some things. So push a like, push a subscribe button if you want to see more podcasts in the future. This helps me. This helps me a ton. Okay. How's my voice, guys? How's my voice, chat? I hope it's all right. Everything sounds good. Okay. Okay, nice. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, without further ado, you know who is on the line right now. So, SiKky, you right now unmuted on the stream. So say hi and you're okay. Nice.
Hi everybody.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
So we right now, this is the first podcast in this season, in this environment, when I'm using this plasma on my TV. Too expensive, by the way. So all the budget went here. So,
Yeah.
SiKky,
How much did
how
you
you
spend on
feeling?
it? How much did you spend on it?
I don't know, some like I like
200 grand?
maybe, yeah. I'm not counting. So how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good, and thanks for having me on. How are you feeling?
Nice. Pretty nice. I don't know how I feel. I'm glad that you're here right now, and we finally on this podcast. When did I write you with invitation? Like in
I think
September?
like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
At least 2 months ago or something like that. So,
I
yeah.
guess so, yeah. So,
But,
let's do the first question I'm asking everyone on this channel.
Sure.
How did you discover GD? Why did you start playing it and streaming it and making career out of it?
Wow. So, okay. So let's start It goes back all the way back in 2020. So I had no idea what Geometry Dash was, like 2020. So everybody remember the lockdowns happened, so we couldn't go outside. And where I live, we were in lockdown for 100 days straight. So I literally couldn't go outside. So I had to find something to do. So I was working full time at an IT and health company, and a friend of mine started streaming, and I just decided to give it a try because I play games. I play games when on my free time, so I might as well try streaming. So I didn't stream GD, obviously, at the start. I streamed FPS games like Counter-Strike, Apex Legends, Valorant, etc. Now, I started streaming on Twitch, and the thing is like I remember the analytics. For 1 month I streamed, I gained 17 followers, and I had an average view of 0.4. So literally nobody was watching me, like no one. Yeah. So what happened was, so I remember the exact day I started playing Geometry Dash on the 27th of May 2020. So let's go back a week before that. So a week before that, I watched a really famous YouTuber named Fitz. He streamed on Twitch every now and then. He streamed on Twitch, and I clicked on him. I don't really watch him on Twitch, but I just clicked on him, and I only watched him for 2 minutes. And this is crucial. I only watched him for 2 minutes. I clicked on it, and I saw this game that he was playing. I was like, this game looks really cool. I'm like, what is this game? And I'm just watching this cube jumping over spikes, etc. And I watched it for 2 minutes, and in my mind, I'm like, that's a cool game, and I just forgot about it, right? And then a week later, I was still streaming, Valorant, etc. And I was like, what was that game Fitz was playing? What was that game? So I went back, and he was streaming all week, and it took me about half an hour to 1 hour to find it. I was looking over these VODs, and I finally found it. And somehow he only streamed for like 10 minutes. Like he only streamed Geometry Dash for 10 minutes, right? I found the game, and then I found out the game was Geometry Dash, but he only streamed for 10 minutes. So that means I only watched him for 2 minutes. So that means if I clicked on his Twitch stream 10 minutes before or after, I probably would never discover Geometry Dash. So yeah, that was crazy to me. Like to think back, that was crazy. Like that happened. And then I found out the game was Geometry Dash. I was like, all right, I'm gonna download on Steam and play it for the first time and stream it. Stream Geometry Dash while I'm playing for the first time. Because why not? And yeah, and when I was playing, some people have seen me upload the day one playing Geometry Dash. I did not know it was a mobile game. I had no idea. Because I download on Steam, so I thought it was a PC game. So I clicked on the how to play button on GD, and it goes click the screen to jump. And I was like so confused. I was like, what do you mean click the screen? Because I thought it was a PC game. So that's how I discovered Geometry Dash. And then from that day onwards, I got some attraction, I got some views, and that's the start of my career. Like the career that just started going.
Damn. I'd say that this story is really unique. Like many people are discovered this game like when they are in school or something like this, or friends show them. But your story is like really, really unique. Okay, and
Yeah.
like hearing that you didn't knew about the game being mobile at first. It's like a crazy for me because I'm playing this game since 1.1. Like
Wow.
I'm an old in this game. Like I'm playing it for 11 years, and and hearing this is like, wow, this is interesting.
1.1.
Yeah, it was like.
So you must have started before Aeon Air, right?
Excuse me.
You must have started before Aeon Air.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Wow. Wow, 1.1. So what levels were available at 1.1?
You mean the like
The main RobTop level.
The main RobTop level. Oh, I remember Time Machine was out in 1.1.
Oh, okay.
If I
Oh,
remember
wow.
correctly. Yeah, 1.1 is Time Machine. Is it? Wait,
Wow.
I need to check. I need to check. Is it 1.1 or 1.2? I'm confused right now.
Yeah. Wow,
Uh,
that's insane. That's insane. Well, I started at 2.1, obviously, but wow, 1.1. And how was the community back then? It must be very, very small, 1.1.
I'm say that I'm not a prominent community member up until 1.9. I'm just sitting here. I was like 9 years old. So
Wow.
oh, excuse me 1 second. I need to check something.
Worries. Oh, how we going, chat? How we going, chat? Good to see you all. How we all doing? Oh, my face is no longer on the screen anymore. Look at that. Doing good? That's good to hear, bro.
Oh my god. I hate Discord for this. I need to like stay on Discord all the time right now. Okay, I'll check the chat from my mobile then. Sorry guys for this inconvenience. My brother just came in from the school, so I need to open the door. What
All
we
good.
are speaking about the community, yeah? I was like 9 years old, so I don't know how community was back then, but I know that Russian community, it was like formed in 4PDA forum. It was like it is still a tech forum, and
Oh, yep.
it
Like
was like formed
forums and
here.
stuff.
Yeah, the forums era. Yeah. So not
Wow.
Koreans only like sitting on the forums.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I don't think there's many forums that is active anymore, right? Or because I don't know that many.
I guess none forums because like Discord.
Yeah,
Discord is a
Discord has
thing.
taken over.
Yeah, and that's good actually. Discord is a pretty neat platform for that.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
By the way, did
So
you know?
how did you discover Geometrical?
On 4PDA page, I am like a tech kid from like from the first grade. I was interested in technology, and when my dad scrolling on 4PDA, I discovered this forum because of him, and I searched it by myself, and there was like an games section. I was scrolling upon that and saw like Geometry Dash. I was like, what is the game? I scrolled down, saw about what this game is about, and like downloaded it, pirated of course, and started playing something like this. Yeah.
All right, cool, awesome.
By the way, did you know that Time Machine and Jumper was insane, rated insane until 1.9?
I had no idea. No idea. Wow.
The more you know.
Yeah. Wow. So it was rated insane till 1.9 came out.
Yep.
I think that's when EVW started playing as well, 1.9.
Yeah,
from memory.
The 1.9 era is like the when many people started playing it. Like it is when the game discovered because it was released on Steam. So it is like why GT got some attraction because it's out on PC and like you can play it on here, not on your mobile. So
yeah, that's good. Move. I mean, yeah, but there's still a lot of players playing on mobile. Like I think there's more players on mobile still.
Of course,
which is insane.
Of course, don't forget about the light versions and like free versions of GD. Like many kids are playing this game, so.
I remember RobTop recalling. He said something like, he actually makes more money on the GD Lite version from the ads more than the paid version.
Yeah, that's the thing. Of course he is because that's how he made millions and living his own life right now. But not about him, about you. I was really interesting. I discovered you like you randomly popped on my recommendations one day, like it was like 2 years ago when you started posting on YouTube some videos. I was like, I discovered you and like, wow, I didn't heard about him and who is he, like, and that's how I got sticked out to your channel. And I'd say that your content is unique, let's say the least.
Oh,
Y-
thank you, thank you. Do you remember which video that you saw or
No
that you found me?
idea. No idea.
Yeah. I think I have a unique perspective because, like, you know how the story of how I discovered Geometry Dash, that's already unique, right? So I came into GD in a different kind of angle, if that makes sense, you know? So, and yeah, I don't know. It's just something that I don't know, because like when I first started doing Geometry Dash content, it was more like just completions. Like I did 9 circles and, you know, like my first hard demon, etc. And then I was thinking, oh, how do I grab more attention? Like, how do I grab audience from people that has never watched me? So, and then I started like making kind of like unique content. Like, so I guess that's how my like YouTube started like growing.
Yeah, the meme reviews. Oh, and like the roasting thing. Like, why did people
Oh.
roasting you so hard? I
Oh
can't
yeah,
like, comprehend.
yeah. It's funny because I've always been roasted, but probably not to this extent. But it's just funny because I believe I always like my relationship with my community. I always wanted them to see me as like their friend, right? And you know, if you have close friends, you guys kind of roast each other, right? And I feel that's like we live in a hypersensitive world these days, and people get easily offended. I wanted to be like the you know, the fresh air in the community, be like, oh, you can just like make fun of me. We can be friends and we can have a good time and good laugh. So, and I think that's what's happening in my community. So, and I think it's good in a way.
Yeah, I like this approach. Like, my respect. Like seriously. Because yeah, the world right now is like can get easily offended, and that's
Yeah.
I did not see fun in it. Like you need to be like
Mm.
strict and like friendly, positive. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
built different.
Well, the thing is like when I stream, I always try to the chat and the audience is the most important thing to me. So the gameplay and me being in the levels is just secondary. So I try to be entertaining and just have a good time with my audience more than just trying to beat the levels. Because obviously I'm not skilled. I'm not like a top 1,000 player, or I'm not even top 2,000. So it's just like, well, I can't use my skill to just completely just beat levels really quickly. So I'm just gonna just entertain the crowd, and I just like that approach as well.
Oh, did you remember the experiment Pesta made with his audience? He was like speaking on the literal wall for 4 hours. Like he translated a picture of a wall and just speaking on 4 hours straight to see if his audience are watching him because of his completions or because of him. Spoilers because of him. that's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
yeah, that's actually a great experiment for streamers to see, like why
Yeah,
your audience sticking with you.
I watched the Pesta for a bit, and one thing he's really good at is communication. But one thing he's really awesome at is his storytelling, and he's just very, very entertaining. Like very entertaining. He's very unique and he's very authentic. And it's just it's just great to see that people actually watch him when he speaks to the wall. So yeah,
Agree.
and I think that's why he's so successful, and he's so like that's why he has so many subscribers as well. Like he's just super chill, super relaxing, and also entertaining. So yeah.
Yeah, and skill and the skill level of his plays is like really solid, I guess. Like
Yeah.
let's just say it is like a on airs approach, but more entertaining for like general audience, like even for audience that don't know what GD is, I'd say. And by the way,
Yeah.
did you get that point in your videos that these videos should be somewhat viewable for the viewers that not familiar with GD?
Sorry, you have to repeat that question for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like when you shoot a video or making a stream highlight or something like this, did you get a perspective from like a person who never saw GD? Like, can you hook them up to your videos?
Okay, yeah, that's a very good question. So I always try okay, this is a really good question. So when I make videos, I try to make videos for also like for my subscribers, of course, but also for my non-subscribers and also for people who has never watched me or even never watched GD. Because if you think about it, right, if you want to get views on your videos, right, if you focus, and I see this with a lot of small YouTubers, and I don't want to like shame them or anything, but if you watch a lot of small YouTubers, maybe around 500 subscribers, they always make videos for their own subscribers only, right? They don't really think about how about the audience outside of their subscribers or even outside of GD. So what I do is I try to make videos where I'm going to hit audience, not just my subscribers, or also outside my subscribers, and then on top of that, people who've never played GD. So, but that comes, you got to come up with ideas for that, right? So you got to come up with ideas for that, and also you just need to, and you got to mix GD and also like other entertaining like values outside of GD as well to hook them in. But yeah, it's that's something that I think about a lot, because when I get on my streams and in my comments, a lot of people comment saying, I've never seen Geometrical before, but you know, this video is awesome, you know, etc. So yeah, and I want to like just let people know that especially the small YouTubers, I want to let you know, just try to like think outside the box a little bit and just try to like aim your audience also outside your subscribers.
That's a great answer, I'd say, because like right now I'm making my own video. It is all about platformer mode in GD. Like, I want to release it on December when 2.1 gets its first anniversary, or 2.2. I not 2.1.
Yeah.
2.2 gets its first anniversary to see like how platformer mode evolves in time. Yeah, and I was like accompanying some things outside of like GD, like comparing with other games and to hook the audience that like playing Celeste and like picturing like levels that like Celeste in GD or something like this. And in my video I want to make a different approach in storytelling. I'm hooking with some YouTubers recently, like in the past year. I was like speaking with many YouTubers, and they said things about how to optimize your content. The interesting thing they told me that people love collaborations. They love seeing like the dynamic between like two or more people in one video. And I was like, I want to do it in my video, so I like invited some guests in it, and like it should be like it should be great. I hope I will deliver my first ever video. Like
Yeah, no, it's good.
yeah.
And what you're doing is also really great as well. Like, you know, like doing a Geometrical podcast. That's awesome. Like, and you said like you've done like 30 something episodes. Yeah, it's amazing. It's something that is unique and something that, you know, you bring really great value to, like, not just like your subscribers, but people outside your subscribers as well. So yeah, I can only see this going really well in the future.
Yeah, I hope so too. Like my main competitor is like the Dasher podcast, but I don't see them as a competitors. I actually had an episode with Blue, GMT Blue, who is like the founder of the Dasher podcast, and
Yeah.
I'd say that these have potential. These have a huge potential in in GT community because people love hearing about its beloved guest in like in different beloved YouTuber on or player in different perspective, and
Yeah.
I love to deliver that to people. But enough about me. Why what platform is better for streaming in your opinion, like Twitch or YouTube?
That's a really hard question, but well, the thing is like if you are a new creator, especially if you haven't like made videos or that many videos and you had like little subscribers, if you stream on YouTube, it's gonna be very hard to be discovered because like no, I don't know anyone who actively looks for new YouTube live streams, if you know what I mean. Like people go on YouTube to watch videos, right? You only watch the live stream if you're subscribed to them, right? So that's going to be really hard. If you start off YouTube live streams, I don't know. I don't have that experience, but I can't. I don't think. I think that's going to be really hard because what I said. But if you start on Twitch, Twitch is not too saturated. It's not for Geometrical. Other games, it's really saturated. Like if you want to play Counter Strike and you have 2 followers, good luck. Like I don't know how you're going to get discovered. But with Geometrical on Twitch, it's not too saturated. So you can start off there. That's how I did it. And then you can start off there, and also you have to make YouTube content as well on top being a streamer, I believe, because it's like a double whammy. Because if you just stream on Twitch, you're not gonna say you stream 2 hours every day, right? You're only discovered for that 2 hours. The other 22 hours you're not discovered. Like you can't be discovered. So yeah, I believe maybe start off Twitch first. But if you already have if you have some subscribers and and some videos, maybe you can stream on YouTube. It might work. But I can't really answer that question because I moved to YouTube after I actually developed quite a number of subscribers, and I was quite a well-known streamer on Twitch already.
Oh yeah, you have like how many subscribers do you have on Twitch right now?
I have like 23,000 followers or something like that, but I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while.
Yeah, I'm like do do like me. I'm like restreaming in 2 platforms simultaneously, so it is like
Oh
more
yes,
efficient. I
yeah, you
guess.
can do that now. Yeah, I forgot about that. So you can do that. You can just multi-stream on both. Like if you're
Yeah,
new,
and like
if you want to start.
yeah, and you have like general audience coming to you like from both platforms. But
Yeah,
you said like you need to make a YouTube content, and you're absolutely right because like YouTube can be a huge platform to like advertise yourself for your
yeah,
streams, and like many people, and actually when you like and many streamers growing their YouTube channels, and they're more popular than their Twitch channel in the first place.
yeah.
That's kind of paradox I saw many times, and like
Well, I'll explain why. Because Twitch doesn't have an algorithm. Like, there's no algorithm. Like YouTube has an algorithm. Twitch doesn't. I think there's like viral clips on Twitch, but it's all from really famous people. But the thing is like I said before, like when you stream on Twitch, just say you stream 2 hours every day, you're only discovered for that 2 hours, and the 22 hours of the rest of the day, you're not going to get discovered, right? So with YouTube, when you create content, when you make videos, your video is going to be there forever, and you're discovered 24 hours a day. So that's a great positive. And also, if your video does really well and it performs really well, then it can go viral, right? And then it'll be in people's homepage. People never know who you are. Your thumbnail may pop up in their homepage, and you can get discovered that way. So with Twitch alone, it's like that's not going to happen. I don't think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, as you like I'd say the most like recent member of our community on my podcast, at least. Like 4 years in the community is like minuscule, I'd say. How? What's your first impressions about our community?
Well, I haven't seen much of the community. The only podcast video I watch is EVW, because I'm a big fan of EVW, obviously. But I think I've watched the whole thing. It was really, really nice. But behind that, I don't really know much. I know that you done like 30 podcasts.
No,
And,
not about me. About the Geometrical community as a whole. Like when you just started playing
right.
it, like yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, my bad. So what happened was, like, remember when I had 0.4 average views when I was streaming other games? The first day I played Geometry Dash, I had an average view of 6, and that's a big jump from 0 to 6. Like from 0 to 6 was a big jump for me. And to be affiliated, to be affiliated on Twitch is you get monetization. So you need 50 followers on Twitch, and you need an average view of 3. I couldn't get average view of 3 because my average view was 0.4. So I was like, at the start, I was like, okay, I'm going to stream Geometry Dash for a bit. I like the game. The community is awesome. And I streamed for about 3 days, and I got monetized. I got affiliated. And I was like, I've been streaming for about a month and a half on Valorant, and I got 0.4 average view, but I streamed GD for 3 days, and I already got monetized. So that's a big difference. And I found out that, especially if you're a new GD player, if you're a new GD player, people are so nice. Like the community is so nice. Like it's the only community I know that people like cheer you on when you're a new player. If you play Counter-Strike for the first time, oh man, you're gonna get toxic. You're gonna get toxicity. You suck, you know, uninstall the game, blah blah blah. With GD, it's a very different experience. So that was a major difference, right? And I was like, wow, this community is awesome. And honestly, and I've said this many times, GD is one of the best communities I've ever been, like by far, just because of that. But obviously, you know, you have bad eggs, but you have bad eggs in every community. So you can't,
yeah, of course,
you know, so you can't be like, oh, because of 1 or 2 experience, you know, there's a bad community. But overall, very, very good experience, and the community is like really, really awesome. And I think, yeah, and that's the reason why I kept on streaming on Twitch for Geometry Dash, because just the community. And yeah, it's a lovely place to be.
Yeah, that's great to hear, especially as an old player as me. Because like I stumbled upon the times when the community was in shambles and it was like toxic as fuck, I'd say that. Because
yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, right now our community is like decent in terms. Yeah, we many people cheering others, like especially new players. That's completely right. I see this, and like I have a warmth in my heart because of this. But the thing is, I don't like it in the creation scene. Like many people too sugarcoating new creators, like saying like they doing a great job. Yes, they can do a great job, but they need to learn like at least some basics to make a levels that they like imagining, like to perform, to make what's in their head and make it like they imagined it. But without any basics, without basic stuff, they can't do that. And I'd say I hate when people sugarcoating new creators and not giving them a proper feedback. I'd say that.
Okay. I have a different view to it, but like I'm not a creator, so I don't really see much of it. But like when you go to the comments section, especially the daily levels, if it's not done well, oh man, they get roasted in the comments section. They get really roasted. And but the thing is like I always praise creators and I always respect creators, because I always said this: creators are the reason why we have levels, right?
Of course.
You know, so for me, I dislike, this is not about new creators, but I dislike people who like shit on creators, especially the ones who don't create themselves. Because I'm just like, well, without creators, we don't have levels and GD wouldn't be alive. The only reason why GD survived 2.1 for 6 years is because of levels, people making levels, right? And that's why we keep going back in the game and play levels. But like with the new creators and the sugarcoating, I don't know much about that side, like at all. So yeah, but
Yeah,
in general,
I'm respecting creators myself, especially new ones, because like the new creators can be a hidden gems, and like if you give them feedback, like the proper feedback on their works, they can like rise. They can master their skill and be like the new, I don't know, the new Blee or the new Cool Look, as you say, like the mainstream like creators. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, Blee is absolute out of this world. Wow.
By the way, what's your favorite creator? I guess it's Blee, right?
I don't have one, but I do watch Jonathan GD a lot, and I think honestly, I think Tried is actually one of the creators where I can actually digest his when he's showing how to create levels. Because like I'm not a creator, like I don't know how to create levels, but when I'm watching Tried, I'm actually learning stuff. Jonathan GD is great as well, but it's just too technical for me because he's so advanced, right? So I'm watching, I'm just like scratching my head, like how did he do that? But like we tried. I think Tried actually, yeah, like Tried is it's very easily digestible. Like when I'm watching like his like creation videos. So yeah, but I don't really have. I don't really have like a favorite creator.
Because like about the Tried, he making a easy to digest, as you said, content, like creation content, because he is not a like advanced creator himself. I'm not saying like he's bad, but he's not like advanced like Jonathan GD, yes. And like in your perspective, it's like easy digestible, but I'd say that Woolsey's content on creating is easy to digest too. Because like yeah, he's like advanced creator, he's an effect creator for many years, but he making a content like to make other people understand what he's doing, and I like this in his videos, in terms of like educational purpose, like in terms of like how to create, how to use triggers, etc. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Like if we're speaking
Yeah,
about people who can like teach creating.
I agree. Well, Woolsey is also hilarious as well. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, but yeah, like Woolsey is a great one too. But yeah, but like I just don't really watch the creation side of it because I don't create myself, unfortunately. Yeah.
What did you watch? What did you watch on GD YouTube?
Well, honestly, these days, especially the past year, I don't really watch much GD content creation. And I think people find it very hard to believe because when Rage Quit came out, I'd never seen it for 2 months until the last either the last one or the second last GD memes video I made. I reacted to Rage Quit by Blee, and that's the first time I watched it, and it was out for 2 months, and I've never seen it. But yeah, I haven't been watching it much. I haven't watched GD content creation much lately at all. But I still make GD content creation myself, but I just don't really watch. And I think when I do that, my content is kind of like more unique in a way because it's like I'm not making content like anyone else because I'm not watching. I don't know what people are making, and so when I'm making, it's like completely unique in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can understand your. Let's just say that about the GD content in general. Like, recently I'm stumbling upon like unknown creators, like unknown YouTubers, and they making actually good content. I stumbled upon like a person who making a level, like a pot, like okay. Let me gather my thoughts a little bit. So, I saw a YouTuber who creating a level, where he making a pot for a day, like one pot equals 1 day for an entire October. He don't have any creator points, and he want to make a rate worthy level in October, in the full October. So his like content is like really good. I don't remember his name, unfortunately. So chatters, if you remember him, just write in the chat, please. But yeah, and like recently many people are experimenting with stuff like moldy or moldy especially. He's making like interesting unique, I'd say, content with the platform mode. He's like doing some challenges with other people, and it's interesting to watch because like it's like watching, I don't know, watching Mr. Beast before the controversy like
Yeah, yeah. I
like
mean,
something like
say
this.
we SD Slayer. I think even Vortrock to a certain extent, and King Samlot. But I think like content creation has gotten a lot better over the years. And it will get better over the years. I think the next like 3 years we're gonna have like amazing content. But yeah, like the thing is like these people are very smart, like Moldy, SD Slayer, Vortrox, and Samalot. What they realize is if they want to make content, have you ever heard of the Blue Ocean Strategy? Have you read that book? Have you seen it?
Oh no,
So
maybe.
I believe this is what they're doing, and this is why they're very smart and get a lot of subscribers. So when you make content that is very similar or very similar to every other content, right? The competition is hard because you got to compete with those people. Especially, okay, for example, if you want to create highlights of you being Extreme Demons, for example, right? If you're a new content creator, you have to compete with Nepesta. You got to compete with A on Air, EBW, this and that, and your views. It's gonna get hard. It's gonna be hard for you to get views. But what these people did was like, that's what I call the red ocean strategy. It's very competitive. It's like very bloody. But what they do is it's called the blue ocean strategy. They make videos where there's no competition. If that makes sense.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah. So that means is like if they make videos, it's like it's fresh, it's unique. There's no, they're not competing. Yes, it's GD, but in their kind of like niche genre, they're not competing with anyone else. So, and then when someone likes their video, they subscribe and they make another video. There's no one else like them. So they just like they just keep growing like that. So they're very very smart that way. I know a little bit that myself because that's how I kind of like gain attraction, because at the start when I was making YouTube videos, when I had under like 500 subscribers or under 1,000 subscribers, I can't keep making just highlight videos. I just can't. There's no way. So I had to make just like little like goofy videos, and I did the swag route videos for a little bit, and that just blew up because no one else was there were swag route videos, but like no one was putting that phrase swag route, let's go. And and I made the day one versus day 1,000. No one has doing that, and I think I had a very lucky way of doing that because I actually recorded the first time playing Geometry Dash. So and me watching, I'm watching Moldy, I'm watching all these other content creators. I'm like, they're very smart on what they're doing, and that's why they're very very. That's why they have a lot of subscribers. And I even said when I had 100,000 subscribers, and also when Vortrox had 100,000 subscribers, I said Vortrox and King Samlot will hit 1 million subscribers, and I said this last year. And Vortrox is already at 500,000, and Samlot is almost at 500,000. So it's pretty crazy to see. Yeah.
About the strategy, I guess I didn't knew about it, but
But you're doing it as well.
Yeah,
like your podcast is kind of like the blue ocean strategy.
Yeah,
there's no competition in GD podcasts. So if people love the GD podcast, right, they're gonna watch episodes of yours. So
of course.
Yeah.
And in terms of videos, not the streams I'm doing, like videos in general, I took a bet in like modding scene. Like the modding scene in GD is popping off right now, and I have several coders that I know for a long time, like way before Geode is the thing. So, the interesting. Did you saw the mod Nuzlocke by any chance?
Is it the one that the mod Nuz? Oh, is it in the Geometry? Okay, hang on. So I think I've seen. Is it Juniper that did a few?
Yeah.
No, she did Geometry Nuzlocke, but you're talking about the Nuzlocke mod, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't seen it, but I think I know what it is though. So what is it exactly?
Like it is like a Nuzlocke that Juniper did, but in mod form. You you get in an icon. If you die, your icon getting locked, and you can't use it, and you need to name your icon before you can use it. So like in Nuzlocke in Pokemon and like in Nuzlocke like Juniper introduced, and we just made a mod for it, and I wanted to make a video about it. It is actually was an exclusive mod for myself, for my streams, and for myself. But I just released on the public because I didn't have time to make a proper video about the Nuzlocke mod and to actually beat the Nuzlocke. By the way, to beat the Nuzlocke, you need to beat a demon gauntlet. You need to beat a demon gauntlet to beat the Nuzlocke. So
okay,
it is hard for me, and I didn't have much time. We released it on public. It blew up.
Wow.
It's like blew up, yeah. And I was thinking about making more like unique mods and actually making videos of them, about them,
Yeah.
and like playing with them, because like the mods can add anything to the game, like literally anything, like in Minecraft,
Yeah.
for example. So and I guess the thing with my strategy, I will make a video myself, but after that, all of the mods will be available to the public, and many other YouTubers can make videos on them, and it will be still unique. It will be still niche. I'd say that in my perspective, at least.
Yeah, and 100%. And mods are awesome. The mods are awesome. I loved it. Like it adds so much depth into the game, like so much depth. So yeah, like the game is with mods. The game is only going to get bigger and better. Like, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what kind of mods we will make in a few years? Like, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, that's awesome. I look forward to your Nuzlocke mods videos.
It will not be like Nuzlocke. I have several other mods planned, but I will keep it as a secret for now.
Yeah, not really secret if it's out in your podcast.
Okay. I will reveal. One of my ideas was like a side read challenge. It was like a mod that removes any sort of practice, and you need to like complete a list of levels from the easy level to extreme demon without any practice. Like no start pauses, no video watching, no practice mode. So you need to to beat this list of levels, yeah. But
that's hard.
Right now, I'm like this information is exclusive. I never showed it to anyone, almost. So I'm organizing a Geometry side reading cup, like side reading tournament.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I have the sponsors. Our bank is getting up. The exclusive song for the grand finals is now in works. Some levels will be done like in couple of months. I hope we will deliver them in the December, and this should be awesome because actually, there was a side reading competition like 2 years ago, but it was like a fun challenge in some sort, but not like a serious thing, to say the least.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I want to discuss about this like after the podcast if you can.
Okay, yeah, sure. I think I know what you're trying to do and what you like wanna make out of it. Yeah, yeah. We'll talk after the podcast.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it will
no,
be
no more secrets.
yeah, and it will be like your maybe your return into like hosting tournament host scene, because I remember watching the world tournament like
The Tartarus one, the Tartarus
yeah,
race.
the Tartarus race.
Yeah,
This was actually good.
yeah. When we had Dolphy on, it was really awesome. Like
Yeah,
really, really awesome.
he is
Yeah,
now
yeah.
in
No, it's good.
military
Yeah.
service. So
Oh, is he?
yeah,
Okay.
he is. Like he's
Is it compulsory to go like to the military service in Russia?
Yep, it is necessary.
Okay.
Like not really. If you like studying in university, you have a little carte blanche. You like
Right.
don't have like necessity to join the army, but in like
Yeah.
in 5 or 4 years as you like are learning, and then you will be still serving in the military. So yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Because like some countries, like Singapore, you have to serve for 2 years, like no matter what. I think
Yeah.
unless you have like a disability or something. But yeah, I was just curious.
We have like
But
a
yeah.
year. We have like a year to serve,
Mm.
like 2 years, 1.5 years if you like serving on a ship.
Mm.
Yeah, and like a year if you serve like on land. So
Okay.
how the podcast going? Actually, the podcast is going to end soon because we have like reached the like 1.5 hours. You wanted to like be. If you have questions, or can I ask one more question before we go?
Yeah, it's only reached 50 minutes, but
Wait,
it's up to you. Like,
really? Wait, really? Am
yeah, it's only been
am,
50 minutes.
oh, my phone lagged. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My phone lagged. It's like showed like almost 2 hours right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. So let's
Oh,
continue
yeah,
then. We have
right.
some
Yeah,
time.
yeah, we have
Um,
time. Yeah.
Okay, so did you plan to stream other games in the future?
I'm not at the start. I was thinking it, but right now, not really, because I'm loyal to GD and I love GD. But right now is if I play other games, I get addicted to it. Right.
Oh.
The only way I play other games is I have to make content out of it. But right now, I don't know. Maybe if a game that I really, really like, I'll make content out of it. But there's no game right now that I kind of want to make content. I really can't think of it besides GD. But I do want right now. I've been doing IRL streams, and I've been thinking of making more of that content. Like more of the, just me being outside or just me doing IRL stuff or like just showing more of my personality. I'm more leaning towards there than playing other games, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good strategy because you like having a bond with your community, with your subscribers more, because you like speaking with them.
They love it. My community loves the IRL streams. They see me like roll around the grass. They see me touch grass.
Oh, I saw the stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun one.
They see me talking to women. They're like, "Hang on, you're a GD player. You can't do that." So yeah, I really like that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking of doing more of that kind of stuff as well on top of GD. And then that's gonna be really cool.
By the way, how old are you?
Oh, it's a secret now, but I might reveal it in the future. I did say in the past when I hit 1 million subscribers, yeah, I'll probably reveal it then.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Will not pressure you.
Yeah. No, it's not it's I like it, a little bit of a secret, but yeah. So
yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you go on Google and you type my name, what is SiKky's age is one of the highest search on my name.
Like because I like saw people in chat, like in this chat, like saying something like age maxing or some stuff like this.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious.
Ooh.
Age maxing, and I'm playing the level artifice, and someone said SiKky's playing age device. Yeah, you know. So it's pretty funny. And yesterday I had a donation, and someone said, I heard there's a rumor saying that your wife's name is Eve. Because Adam and Eve, they think I'm
Yeah,
the first
yeah,
person.
yeah.
That's so smart. That was so smart. So yeah, no, it's just a thing. If I give out my age like that, I think like it kind of like makes the jokes less funny. So
Yeah,
we'll keep
yeah.
it that way. Keep it as
Like-
a mystery.
By the way, like the Adam and Eve's roast is like some like queso roast level. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah, it's kind of like queso, but they roast my age a lot, so it's pretty funny.
Yeah, like and did you plan to make more subathons in future?
Well, the last subathon I did was in 2023. I didn't do one this year. On my birthday, I did subathons usually twice a year. And I remember the subathon 2022. I streamed for 40 hours straight. That was a really good subathon. But the thing is like, I don't know, maybe because it's my age, subathon takes a huge toll out of me. Like, takes a huge toll. And maybe because like I need to sleep during my subathon. A lot of my subathons I don't sleep. But if I plan sleeping at the right time and then do subathon, then maybe I can introduce it back. But I haven't done it because like 2023 destroyed my subathon, and my sleeping pattern went out of whack, and I had to took me a few days to recover. So yeah, but when I was young, doing all nighters was like no problem. So yeah.
Oh, I just remembered when I'm capturing the raw footage of me trying to beat Cataclysm, I was like realized I was like sitting 8 hours straight on it. I was like,
Wow,
damn!
8 hours straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I didn't had anything on that day, and I was like, fuck it. Let's wrap it up
Yeah.
and beat Cataclysm. Spoilers, I didn't beat
Yeah.
it. Like I had 80% or something.
Oh, so have you beaten it yet? Or
Not yet. I'm just lazy, but recently I beat Acropolis in one day.
oh wow, yep.
Pretty like interestingly, Acropolis is like a pretty fun level to practice, but miserable to beat from zero.
Yeah, I think I've heard stuff like that with that level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you try it, like beware.
Yeah.
And do you want to make a stream about you trying to create a level? This can be fun, I'd say.
Well, the thing is like I have like no skill making levels. The only thing I know is like start positions. Even like artifice have a lot of bugs. I don't know how to like fix the bugs. I know very simple stuff, like add a spike, add a jump pad, rotate spikes, rotate jumps. So I don't really have much knowledge because I never really touched it. But I was thinking in my mind maybe making content from a professional creator and just teaching me how to
use, yeah.
teach me how to like make levels. But as for now, no, I've never really thought of it because I'm just more the entertainer / just like beating levels kind of guy.
This can be entertaining. Why? Did you know that there are a 200 plus page document about the GD editor? Like official
200 page.
Yeah, official GT editor guide.
Wow.
You can like learn stuff out of like more than a half of the pages are just about the triggers. So
Yeah. Maybe like if I make a video saying creating a level for the first time, that'd be kind of cool. But like I'm just thinking, how many hours do I need to put into it? Like how many hours will it take me to create a level and stuff like that? So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day, but I just haven't really thought about it.
that could be cool actually to see someone like you try and make a level.
Yeah.
because I'm not a creator myself in terms of in professional scene. I'm like building layouts, maybe some deco, but I'm not. I didn't even finish a solo myself, so yeah.
Mm.
Uh, but I have a deep knowledge in like triggers and stuff because I love to mess around with them. Especially when 2.2 came out, I was like rushed to the editor, like seeing like what Rob is added in this update, like what triggers he added, and I was like shocked because how complex they are. Because like, did you like you definitely saw O2, right? The one-to-one recreation of OS in GD.
No, I don't think so. Wait, what level was that? Sorry, what video was that?
It's a level O2 or alt. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. By creator
No,
creepy.
no, I haven't seen it. I don't think so.
Yeah, you should try that. It is like actually like OS standard in like GD. Like I can explain it more because it is what it is. Like I was like shocked.
Yeah.
They're 30 creators that build it for like 8 months, if I remember correctly. So that's impressive.
wow.
And it received legendary,
Wow.
not mythic, sadly, but
Oh,
legendary.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
And the huge thing is it have a map importer, so you can like download the OS chart, import it via their own program into GD, like
Yeah.
mind blowing stuff. And like
Oh,
when 2.2 came out, like people went with gimmicks, with ideas, especially with platform mode, as I said before, because like many people are experimenting with this, like 3 depths, for example. The 3D full 3D level in GD like was released in when 2.2 like came out, like 2 months after, something like this. Like the guy wrote a whole rendering engine for this level just to like launch it.
wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
people's creativity in GD is like need to be studied, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a look at it later.
Yeah, absolutely. Like went to like see some levels like uh about the mythics. Did you saw all of them or like?
I mean, obviously, I saw a Rage Quit.
Yeah, of
I
course.
don't think I've seen the other ones. I don't think so.
Did you play like NCS Gauntlets at least?
No, I haven't played it. I
Damn.
haven't beaten that many gauntlets. I heard good things about it, but I haven't played it. And if I play it now and make content on it, I think I'll be too late to it. But I don't know. Like I just never got into gauntlets.
Same here, by the way. I still have like 2/3 of them uncompleted. So
Yeah.
playing this game from like when it just came out and still don't have them like beaten. So
Yeah.
by the way, do you want to hear some insights about the upcoming updates?
For GD,
Yep, about GD.
where are you getting the inside information?
SMJS podcast, of course.
Oh.
From here, yeah. Not many people watched it, so I'm just speaking with like telling people about it on the podcast, and for the people like
Okay.
who,
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure I would love to hear, and the audience would love to hear.
yeah, like what do you want to hear? Like maybe you
I
have some
guess just the
predictions
update.
about the like upcoming updates.
Are we talking about like 2.3?
Yep, we spoke about 2.3. 2.3 will be a community update. Almost every feature will be added from the community suggestions. So
Mhm.
it will
So
be.
I guess like versus mode, right? Versus mode will come in.
Yeah, I hope so, but it will not work as like globed one, sadly.
Right. Well, I'm looking forward to more tower levels if RobTop wants to implement it.
Oh yeah, about the towers, like the map. They will be in the map,
Yeah.
like the demon towers. Yeah, that's a cool feature. And the coolest feature is about like the law of the game. Like the law will continue when 2.11 will 2.21 will come out, because like explorers will come out with it. It's
Yeah,
2.1, and like from the data mine, like way before, like in 2019, there were a dialogue screen where the keymaster said something like, only the demon guardian can access this, or some bullshit like this. And I was thrilled to see like the level that you need to unlock via completing a law of the game. That's actually
Oh.
interesting to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, did RobTop showed up on your streams, right?
Yeah, RobTop showed on my stream twice. And I think you've seen the recent one where someone donated me money and said, "Can you say RobTop sucks 20 times?" I think it was for like $20 or 50 times for like $20.
Oh, I saw that
And
clip.
and I said RobTop sucks, RobTop like for like 50 times. And then that person who donated me money he put the clip on Twitter, I believe, and then tagged RobTop. And then 2 days later, RobTop showed up, said, "I saw the clip that you said RobTop sucks 50 times. This means war SiKky." He called me SiKky.
Yeah, that guy is a menace, but like I
Yeah.
love him like when he interacts with the community.
Yeah.
But
When he
Yeah.
called me SiKky, that was hilarious.
yeah.
So yeah. And I was like, "My bad, RobTop, I did it for $20."
Like $20 is $20. Like game is a game.
Yeah. And then the first time he ever showed up was back in 2020. When I played my first extreme demon Cataclysm. And yeah, and I was learning Gen Z language, right? I was learning Gen Z language. I was like, what does cap mean, right? This is 2020, so what does cap mean? Because like people saying cap, and then someone said
yeah.
it's you calling someone a liar. And then RobTop showed up saying, "Oh," and he said something. I'm like, "RobTop, what are you doing here?" And then he said, "I'm just learning new words, just like you." So, but you can find that clip on my Cataclysm video. He showed up there, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, twice he showed up on my stream.
Yeah. And like actually magnum opus of my career as a Geometrical podcaster is to bring him here. Is to bring
RobTop, yeah, that would be big. That would be
Yeah.
huge. Yeah,
But
that would be.
Actually, I have a extremely hilarious way to announce this podcast. I will not announce it in a single media. I will start it without mentioning him, like a podcast about like myself as a like without any guest, and
Yeah.
do some like funny shit, and like saying, "Oh, and by the way, the like unknown person, like interesting unknown person, like his name like Robert Topala showed up here, and like boom." Something like this, like to confuse everyone. Yeah, but still that's a long way to go. But like first of all, I need to bring Viper in here. I hope he's not like busy in like December. I can actually bring him. I hope he's not like busy with stuff, because he's like working on RobTop and like he's like an official community manager. So yeah, he's a busy guy.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, and let's speak about the like. Did you discover like history of the game when you like joined and sticked around for a while? Did you like being interesting in the story of the game, like what it was before, like and
Well, I learned a lot of the. Sorry, I've learned a lot of the history of GD just through chat, just through streaming, and because chat on Twitch and YouTube, they share a lot of the stories of how Geometrical was and the history behind it. And a lot of my community members on Discord, they talk about like the SiKky versus Riot era and stuff like that. But yeah, like I don't know much about the history, but I hear a lot about it. I've made some documentaries, I think. Not documentaries, but some videos about talking about the history, especially thinking about Bloodbath and other videos as well. But a lot of it I've learned just through just what people have told me. But you know what, I would love to learn more in depth about the Geometrical history and maybe just make a video of it. And it'll be funny because people will be like, hang on, this guy came into the scene in 2020 and he's talking about GD prior to
Before,
that.
yeah,
What's going on?
before.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Well, this is just a research, nothing like I don't see nothing bad in it. Like it is actually really interesting to see like a different perspective from a person who like joined our community recently and speaking about the stuff way before this, way before you joined. Like this will be interesting, like for me at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be interesting overall. But yeah, maybe there's a few videos that I want to make that requires information before I play GD, so like prior 2020. So yeah, I think you'll see those kind of videos popping up.
Yeah, you
sometime.
you can message me anytime. I will gladly share with you with some stories because I actually researched many things to make a video for the Russian YouTuber Wondernope. He is like making videos about fandoms, about many fandoms, and he like made 3 videos about GD because how varied, how like our community is massive in terms of story, in terms of story that documented. I'd say like GD history is one of the most documented histories in the like all of the gaming industry. I in my perspective. Because I'm like enthusiast, love to like see some other stories from other fandoms and other games, and I see the story in GD. It's like one of the most documented stories I've ever seen. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Definitely. I'll hit you up when I need information.
of course, I will
Yeah.
gladly to like share something with you. Oh, and
Sure.
I just remember you speaking about like Bloodbath era, like Riot versus SiKky. I remember when Bloodbath was rated like insane 9 stars.
Insane.
Insane 9 stars, yeah, by complete accident. Like Rob
Oh, really?
re-rated it to the insane 9 stars, and like it was, or it was like a yes, it was a hack attack when Anaban was hacking the GD.
Right. Yeah, I heard
I
about
guess,
that.
yeah, and he was like,
Mm.
he changed it or RobTop changed it. I don't remember, but I remember that it was an insane 9 stars.
Yeah.
I was in school.
Yeah.
I was in school. I was in school when I checked Bloodbath and like would see what? Why is this
9
like 9 stars? Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
yeah.
Wow.
The history. About like
Yeah.
yeah. I love this community so much, man. I love
Yeah.
it.
Now it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting a guy like me making videos, about the history of GD and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what? Like that sounds like a cool idea, to be honest. But there are some other videos I want to make that requires information prior to me, and I will make those sometime soon. Probably not this year because I got a lot of videos coming on, and I've got to talk Dibs of Christmas. But yeah, 2025. I really want to make this one video. I'm not gonna really spoil anything, but once I make it, I'll let you know what's it about.
No,
And actually, I might need some information from you as well. So
of course,
just a heads up.
hit me up. I'm always open for this. And actually, really interesting question from the chat. Question Booneyman question I have. Do you know about any of the controversies going on right now, like exposing exposing someone of many creators, etc. It's so which ones and how did you find out?
Right now, I don't know any controversies just because I don't really watch or I don't really watch any GD content right now, and I don't really know what's going on. It's kind of like I'm living under a rock, but like it's just me, just like kind of focusing on myself and my health, and just like my own content. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on. And it's kind of weird because it's not always like this. It's only for the past. It's only this year that I've been kind of doing that. The previous years, I've always like involved with the community, this and that. It's just this year, I kind of just put myself outside a little bit and just focus on my health and myself and just making like content that is kind of unique. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like a GD content creator has no idea what's going on in GD. Like,
That's actually common. I'd say like in the community, it's like actually a common experience, especially
Is it?
from like big creators. Yeah, not like some word tracks because he's a moderator of the game, so he need to be involved in the community.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, this is
I-
kind of common.
I think I tell you why with us big creators is because like we just don't want to, because our time is busy. We always want to make content, and we always try to like focus on ourselves to create better content. We don't really want to use that time to just like look what's going on. We might look at like, you know, what levels are coming out, what top ones are coming out, like grief or, you know, like the important parts, but we don't really look at like the controversial parts or the stuff that is not like super important, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I heard that Aeon like stopped making like content on GD. Like he's still making highlights. I didn't find out until like 2 or 3 months later. Like I didn't actually. I found out like after when I watched your podcast with EWW. That's when I found out when Aeon. Yeah, I had no idea because I don't really look up. I don't like type and look at like other GD content creators. I just don't like. I just like kind of like just do my own thing. If that makes sense. But I think for you as a podcaster, you need to keep up with everything.
Of course, and it is kind of overwhelming because I need to check Twitter every fucking minute to see what's going on.
Oh no, not Twitter. Oh. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, if you want all the drama, you just go on Twitter.
Of course, like
that's where you find
95% of the drama is here. Like,
yeah. That's why, like, I have a Twitter account, but I never go on it. It's just a lot of drama there. But I know a lot of like prior to 2024, I know a lot of like controversial stuff in GD prior to that. But since 2024, I kind of just focus on myself.
Yeah, and I don't remember some like really big controversies in 2024. On the top of my head, at least, because like I don't want to even have them in my mind because why do I need to have them? Yeah.
That's exactly how I approach it. I just don't want to feel that in my mind. If that makes sense.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Wait, I had one question in mind and I forget about it.
Forgot?
Damn.
That's all good.
Damn, okay. Actually, did you want to host tournaments in the future, like with the Tartarus race?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I've been offered before, but it was a very. I know Rico used to held tournaments for the.
Rico LP?
Yeah, he used to hold tournaments for the Tartarus race and stuff like that. He was a very good host, like very, very good host. But he stopped. He stepped down. I got offered to do the recent one, but it was just all of a sudden. It was very, very short notice, and there was no information. And the person asked me to if I want to host. I was like, I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, I would love to, especially if you're hosting it. I would love to do it. And you know what? And I can also get some co-hosts as well, as like to make the tournament way more entertaining. If you have 2 people, especially the people that I know, we can like go off together with jokes and with the tournament, I think it can flow really well.
Yeah, the synergy.
Just like the Tardos race.
Yeah, but the interesting about my tournament, it will be translated in 2 languages, on Russian and on English. So I need to bring some hosts for the Russian because I will be centered on English side. Yes, and I'm considering banning some of the top players from the tournament because they're too
Why is
OP. Because they're too OP for that. Yeah. They just shred out of the competition. But I don't know for sure. But like side reading is a interesting skill set that not many people have. Like,
yeah,
so
I think
still interesting.
Well, star grinders would have a really big advantage because they're very good at side reading.
Yeah. And like and like someone like Zoing who beat Aku, who beat Aku in 15 attempts on stream for fun. So like an easy demon.
Wow. That is insane. That's crazy. What the hell? Yeah. Wow. Okay. I think Aku took me like 19,000 and Zoink takes like 50 something attempts. That's insane.
15.
Well, 1-5.
Yeah,
15.
1-5.
Did he even use practice mode? I guess he did.
I don't remember actually. But I guess he side really did.
Yeah. But if you're like top 1 in the world and you've beaten like levels like Tidal Wave, Aku and stuff like that, Aku would just be like a 4-star for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. Because it's like on thousands place right now on the like Reddle all extreme demons, all rated extreme demons list. Yeah. Oh, and about like the slaying, because you like more of a slayer, how did you pick up your levels to beat like it is like to entertain viewers or like to progress yourself? Because like artifice is a really hard level for the beginner, for the, like even for the intermediate in this like in the slaying, like in the beating demons.
Well, Artifice is kind of like around Blade of Justice. It's harder than Bloodbath, I believe, but it's around Blade of Justice difficulty. It's a very good level, but it has a lot of bugs, and it has a lot of 2.2 bugs. That's the issue that I'm having. So the slopes bugs that just randomly kill you. But overall, like when I stream and play Extreme Demons, I just focus on the audience more than being in level, because I just love interacting with my audience, and I just find it more fun that way. Like, for me, if I want to have fun, I want to be like entertaining, you know. If I just focus on the level and just play, it's not as fun, and I rather play a game where I'm having fun than not having fun. So that's my approach, and I think that's why that's why my attempts are really high for compared to like other content creators. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Some people don't understand. They say, "Well, SiKky, why is your temp so high?" Well, I die the first like 1 to 2% a lot because I'm reading chat, you know. So, but yeah, I focus on the audience and being entertaining, but yeah, that's what I like. I like to make people laugh. I like to be goofy, just make people laugh, because the thing is like a lot of, you know, if someone's having a bad day in school or whatever, right, and they come home, they watch my stream, and they have a better day, that's better than beating a level quickly for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, right? like the general feeling that you can make other happy is like filling me with joy and proud to like. I stopped streaming in the common sense because I was like into podcasts for the really long time, and I was like it is not necessary for me now, but I will eventually continue, like eventually resume my streams, like with beating demons or reviewing levels, because I did that and sending them to mods to get a chance to be a moderator in GT, but now I'm seeing it like it's like more a bummer than like a status, so I just gave up on this.
Okay,
So
but at least you
yeah,
have a plan. At
yeah,
least you have a plan, right? But like I think for me or for anyone else, like in the content creation world, if you're enjoying what you do, like if you're enjoying beating levels, creating highlights, and etc., and then do more of it and just try to find a way to just reach your audience. Because if you're enjoying what you do, then that's I think you just found your purpose, if that makes sense.
yeah. Apparently,
Mm.
because like the content creation need to bring you joy and need to bring you sense of life, I'd say. Because for me it's podcast right now. It's podcasts because I really
Mm.
love to speak with other people about some like topics about the GD and about other topics. Our podcast is more focused on like the content creation, on streaming, etc. I've just found it out, and I like that. I'm getting some knowledge. My guest getting some knowledge from me in some aspects, and I like to like have these streams to other people to watch, and that's
And
what
also
brings me joy. Yeah. What?
your English is improving as well. So like
Yeah,
your
and my
communication skills is improving. So
yeah, like
it's a really good skill.
my first stream with Extroller was a failure for me, but it is the most viewed stream right now, and I was like,
But
damn.
you know what's the beauty about that, right? A lot of people when they want to do things for the first time, they kind of expect to be good at it, but in reality, you're gonna suck at whatever the first thing you do, right?
Of
The
course,
first
yeah.
video you make on YouTube is gonna suck. The first podcast episode is gonna suck. I'm not saying you, but if anyone expects they're gonna do awesome at the first thing they do, you're asking the universe to be unreasonable. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way if you never done something before, you have zero skill to do something awesome at it. You have to build. Skill takes time to build, right? So your first episode, you call it a failure. But it's not. I don't see it as a failure. I just see it as a stepping stone. Like that's how you improve, right? So
Yeah, and
I mean, like,
it was this. It was like when my actually first stream for the English audience. I
mm,
wanted to do with Extra to build some audience up at the start, and it worked.
mm,
Because like people saw Extra, what? It's him. It's the guy. Like he never like he never like showed up on the podcast. Never get some interviews, and like some random person like speaking on it live. What?
yeah.
Yeah, and the shock factor, and it worked, of course. But right now, yeah, I'm enjoying to like speak with others, and I actually need to resume my Russian side of my podcast because I'm just speaking only with like English speaking members of the
Yeah.
community. So I need to bring back my actually first language to the scene.
Absolutely. No, that'll be good. It'll be good. Like, yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Do podcasts with Russian guests as well, and yeah, just see where it takes you. Like, action always beats inaction, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
just as long as you do something, just keep going. That's how I
Yeah.
always tell people.
And I will start to making some highlights from my previous episodes and this episode, like doing some shots to promote my podcast further.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
that's really good. Yeah, I think that's how other people do it as well. Like, I'm talking about like podcasts, like in like different genres. Like they have like clips, shorts, etc., to promote their channel.
Yeah, and that's important to promote your work because you
Yeah.
will be not noticed. Yeah, in like just a
Mm.
seconds. Okay,
100%.
now it's like 1.5 hours
Yeah,
passed.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and actually this last question, this last bit is perfect to finish to wrap up our podcast So, SiKky, thank you for coming to my little improvised studio, like little virtual studio. This was a blast. I'm glad that you've been here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. So it's been a blast. It's been a good experience for me. And it's something that, you know, like me being a podcast also, you know, it also ups my skill as well. Like, because I always because I've been in podcasts before. I told you before before we started, but like me being more podcasts will also like, I guess, it improves my like communication skills and just like, just make me
More
better
open.
communicate, which also makes my stream more entertaining, etc. So thank you. So we kind of like help each other with that. So I appreciate it.
So I'd say that's a goodbye for now.
Yeah.
So subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications, because the next stream, I don't know with who will be. Maybe with DJ Nate, maybe with MacPipe. I don't know for sure, but
DJ Nate.
yeah, DJ Nate, yeah, the guy. So stay tuned, guys, and
All
I'll
right,
see
guys.
you in the next time. Bye.
See you guys.